You're watching Devil Dog TV. I'm your host Trisha, and tonight we're at Club Soda with Mile from Kreator.
Hey.
So this is only the third date of the tour. How is it going so far?
Third. First.
It just kicked off, pretty much.
Yeah. It's really cool. It's really cool. Yeah. We've played. Oh, it's the fourth. Actually, it's the fourth. We started in Baltimore, then we went to Philadelphia, and yesterday we were in Worcester, and it got better and better. So we're gonna. I think tonight will be the highlight so far.
I heard you really like performing in Montreal, and you were actually here last year. So
yes.
What are you looking forward to tonight?
The audience.
Or for the rest of the tour, for that matter?
I think it's just every time we come to the US or also Canada, it's like we're not here so often,
right.
And there's no, like in Europe where we can play for many festivals. Here it's basically like we're a touring band, and like I said, we don't come here too often, and for us it's always exciting to come back and do this, because especially in Canada the scene is really, really strong, and we love playing live.
Right. So the tour is actually called Legends of Thrash Tour. How does it feel for you to be touring with long-time thrashers, Overkill, as well as less young, less older ones like Warbreaker? What's it like?
We've toured with Warbreaker before, so they're our friends anyway. And we played with Overkill many, many times in the past, only on festivals. So we never did a proper tour with them. And I've known Bobby for a long time. And hopefully I get to know him better on this tour. And now I got to meet the whole band. They're all very nice. And to me, of course, it's an honor to play with one of my all-time favorite bands of the thrash genre. When I was a kid, I listened to all their albums. I listened to. I'm still a big fan of the band.
Now let's talk a bit more about Kreator's music. A lot of your lyrics are very much heavily influenced by politics. Is it for example, anti-capitalism, anti-fascism, people's revolution? Is this something that's close to your heart, or any particular reason why you tend to stick to those themes?
I think it has to do with the kind of music that we play. If you play aggressive music, it's hard to not write about things that have to do with powerful emotions. You need strong message and to make the song even stronger. And I wouldn't even say I think you put it right. We're not we would never consider ourselves being a political band. I think political bands are bands like Fugazi or Dead Kennedys, but the Kreator is a band that, in my opinion, politics are part of our lyrics, because there's a lot of negativity caused by politics, a lot of pain, a lot of injustice, and I think we took it from we took this from the era of early thrash metal era. You know, when many bands that played thrash metal had politics in the lyrics, and so yeah, we kept this and try to always every time I write new lyrics for a new record, it should have something to do with something that's more recent and some event that I experience and we all experience in the whole world or whatever, and I try to put this into words. It's as simple as that.
Well, as you just said, it's really regarding events that have happened. But do you tend to dig more into past events like history, or would you say that the current situation in the world would be somewhat motivating you to write new material? How does it really work regarding the creative process? Or do you just get jaded or saturated with what's happening in the world right now? And
I just watch things. Yeah. I'd say I watch things and I absorb information. And I have like a little notebook, you know, where as soon as I start the creative process, I just collect quotes or something that I heard on the internet or on TV or wherever in a movie, and try to come up with my own thoughts and then put it into one thing. And it's never about like. You'll never find Kreator writing about, let's say, for example, the song Enemy of God. It's not about September 11, but it was influenced by this event. So, or on the new album, Phantom Antichrist, it's not about Osama bin Laden getting killed by secret forces. It's more about it was inspired by that. You know, conspiracy theories. I would never go like, oh, this is like a conspiracy theory, and we know. I'm not into that because I know as much as anyone else, you know, and I just wanna put that into music, into art, so to speak, you know, and kind of like use it as a source for inspiration.
Well, as you said earlier, it's really because of the genre of music that you're playing that you tend to go towards that theme. But do you think that somehow Kreator's music might be actually making people more aware about that they should be paying attention to what's happening around them? Or is it because they are already interested in that kind of topic that they're coming to your music instead?
It is hard to say. You cannot generalize these things. You know, it's like every fan that we have, like every individual is different. Some people like Kreator because of the music. Some people like Kreator because of the music, lyrics. Some people like Kreator because of the music and the lyrics. Some people, you know, just want to be entertained. So there's all kinds.
Yeah.
And I think the people that I've talked to some people, and some really said that, like some kids wrote me that they are influenced by some of our lyrics to think in a certain direction. It's not like we're forcing people to think a certain way, because that's wrong.
So it isn't deliberate from you to actually...
We offer our thoughts, and maybe it inspires other people to think for themselves. That's the main thing. That's the most important thing. It's never like, well, that guy thinks that, so I need to think the same thing or do the same things or whatever, or have the same opinion about things. That's to me, that's never right, because you should go your own way. You should always think for yourself. That's the main thing, you know. And then be inspired, but don't follow what I say or what anyone says, you know.
Okay. Well, next year, 2014, it's going to be 30 years of Kreator. Do you have anything special planned for that?
Oh, it's 2015.
2015. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we will change the name from Tormentor into Kreator in 1985, and we released Endless Pain. I'm not a big fan of anniversaries. You know, I think it just, you know, I live in the here and now, you know, and I know that we've probably, when we started out, we were one of the pioneers, and there was nobody else, not many other bands playing this kind of music in Germany. But to me, it's like, can we still deliver? Can we still write good songs now? This is where we live. This is the time we're living in the year 2013. 2 years will be from now will be the year 2015. I'd rather focus on the things in 2015 than on the past. You know, we will probably, what I'm working on, we were trying to re-release our back catalog. Maybe we'll do some special for that, something special for that. But I haven't thought about this. You know, it's like, to me, it's like recycling creativity. It's never too exciting for me. I think it's just like I said, I focus on the things that are happening nowadays.
Well, finally, do you find that there's actually a difference between 1985 and 2015 in terms of what you need to put out? For example, you said you don't really focus on anniversaries, but do you think it was the same way in 1985 when, for example, you don't need to care you've been in the genre, in the scene for that long? Do you find that nowadays there's a difference with regards to the marketing and all that? That's how
people, yeah. I think, yeah, exactly. I mean, people from record companies, they always want these things.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And they want big anniversaries, big drama, and big events. You know, oh, this is hard. But when we started out, you know, it was the here and now. We weren't compared to anything that we have done in the past because we were just doing it for the first time. So nowadays, it's like, since we've been around for so long, it's just natural that people tend to say, okay, the old stuff is better, whatever, and, you know, being nostalgic about things. I mean, one thing I like about metal in general is that people do their history homework. You know, when they get into the scene, very young kids, they start to do some research and they actually listen to the old material. But I think, like I said, we're still our mindset is still the same as in 1985. We want to do things. We want to focus on music and once we're done with a song or with an album, it's over. I mean, of course, we perform the songs live and we hope that it touches people's hearts, but it's not about like, okay, this is our anniversary and this is the glorious song. I think
You don't stagnate.
exactly. I mean, if our new material would suck so much that we had to do like a anniversary tour, you know, we would have a problem.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that was very insightful. Thank you very much for giving us your time. So we wish you all the best for the rest of the tour. It was great talking to you.
Thank you very much. Hi, this is Mile Petrozza from Kreator and you're watching Devil Dog TV.